It was 3 in the morning at Orchard Plaza, quiet, almost empty, until chaos broke out in the lift lobby. A young man, just 26 years old, ended up unconscious on the floor after being brutally attacked by a married couple who had been drinking all night. Earlier that evening, 30-year-old Po Guanjun and his wife, Lo Xin Wei, also known as Sherlin, had been partying with friends. 3 bottles of hard liquor later, tempers ran wild. At around 3:22 a.m., they encountered the victim, a university student home for the holidays, at the 4th-floor lift lobby. Lo stood right in front of the lift doors, blocking his path. Her husband stretched out his arm to stop him from entering. Words were exchanged. Then, without warning, Po punched the man in the face, once, twice, hard enough to knock him out cold. But the violence didn't stop there. Even after the man collapsed, unconscious on the floor, Po continued to rain blows. He kicked the victim's head, face, and back, even stomping on his head. His wife joined in, kicking the man's buttocks multiple times. It was a savage assault that left the student bleeding and motionless. When he finally regained consciousness, he realized he was injured and bleeding. He was rushed to Tan Tak Seng Hospital, where doctors found a fracture in the floor of his left eye socket and a deep cut near his left eye. Thankfully, he survived, but the attack left both physical and emotional scars. The couple later tried to make amends, paying for the victim's medical bills, which came up to $835. But their actions that night couldn't be erased. In court, their lawyer pleaded for leniency, saying they had just welcomed a newborn baby in early September and that Lo was still recovering in hospital confinement. The judge agreed to defer Po's jail sentence so he could settle his work matters first. In the end, Po was sentenced to 5 months and 2 weeks in jail, while Lo was fined $1,200 for her part in the attack. This incident serves as another reminder of how alcohol and rage can turn a simple argument into something devastating. What do you think? Should having a newborn or being under the influence lessen the punishment for such violence? If you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more real stories that matter to Singaporeans.